Good morning. We're starting in a tractor today. We're not starting here. I've already done a few things. I drove around trying to find some neighbors, bought some seed stuff again, a couple of close guys today. I had a successful day yesterday. I know I didn't wrap that one up very good, but yeah, sold some wheat and got a bunch of guys that I think are coming to the field day, so that's good. We're in the 8R, hooked up to our sunflower chisel plow. Let's go work some tile lines down. So this field here that was wheat right next to our farm, between that and seed warehouse here, we put tile in earlier this summer. I showed you guys that. This farm was tiled way back in 1980 and was done on, I think, 45-foot centers at that time. So we came in and split the middle. So there's an old tile line kind of in the middle here that hasn't been disturbed, and we put new ones in all through the field here. After the tile guys put the tile in with the plow, they have a tractor with some big discs, a couple big discs on it. They kind of mound the dirt up on top of those lines. We've let it sit here for a month to settle a little. It'd be nice to get some more rain on it. But I'm just going to go over them with the sunflower, and we're just going to work up the tile lines and kind of loosen that dirt back up and try and leave it mounded up a little bit in the center yet, but a little bit flatter than it was, and allow it to continue to settle here for another 3-4 weeks before we come in and spray some herbicide to kill all of the volunteer wheat and the weeds and everything that's growing out here, and then we'll hit it with the 2730 disc ripper and do the whole field. But we're trying to get the tile lines are going to settle, and they're going to keep settling for a year or two here, and it's going to be rough, but we'll get it to settle as best we can before next spring and when we're trying to plant corn out here. There goes a spray drone trailer. Wonder where they're going or whose stuff they're flying. Wonder if they're going to do fungicide across the road here. Sort of slowing down. Oh, the road's kind of stoned our road yesterday, so maybe that's why it's going slow. But anyway, those are the professional guys from not too far away from here. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. This is kind of a rough job because we're bouncing over these tile lines all day. Not all day, the whole field. But we're moving right across to here. Just got a few more to finish up, and we've made it to the farm. I think it's doing a pretty decent job. Like I said, we're leveling stuff off, but we're not making it so there's not a mound on the tile line where it's going to form a depression after it keeps settling. Should work out fairly well. It would be awesome to get some significant rainfall on these, and that would certainly help settle that dirt back into those tile trenches a lot faster and better. We have not had really any significant rainfall since this was tiled. We did have 4/10 a couple of days ago. I think we did have one where we got 6 or 7/10 a few weeks ago. So we've had some, but not nearly what we would like. A nice 1 to 2 inch rain would get that dirt to settle and work up really nice when we did get to it. But yeah, that's where we're at with this. I got done with that and came down here to the seed warehouse. I got FedEx delivery today. It's my solenoid for the forklift. But there's a problem. This is the old one. This is the one I bought. They're not the same. They're not the same. This will probably work. This will probably work. But it's not the same. So I typed in the numbers off of this Albright, that SW200 859 number. And on here, it just says that number says 3648 volt. Does not say amperages or anything like that. On the website where I bought this one from, it linked when I searched for those numbers, and it didn't have the SW number on it. It just said that it was a 3648 volt, 200 amp continuous, 400 amp peak amps ratings. And I'm like, okay, well, it's the right voltage. It looks the same on the pictures. That must be it. I was wrong. This one on the part here has the actual number. It's a SW180 1279L. And so, yeah, so as soon as I saw that, I started searching. I found a different company website that had this part number listed, and it had the actual part number, but it didn't have the amp ratings or anything else to be able to compare it. I had no idea that there was different sizes. Anyway, I called them to ask because theirs said that it was just for 36 volts and not 48. But anyway, I called them and they said, nope, it is 36, 48 volt, and the amp rating is 250 continuous, 600 peak. And so while this one is 200 and 400 and will probably work, it's not the same and probably not big enough. So rather than risk it, I'm going to send this one back. I ordered another one. It'll be here next week. So that's kind of a bummer. We are probably going to work on some lights down here this afternoon. Brock's coming back tomorrow. We're going to keep working on hanging the steel, get that next, whoa, there we go. Get that next couple sections done, next day. So yeah, run this down to the farm. We'll get a label printed and send it back. And then it's about lunchtime. Some days just get away from you, you know what? I have good intentions, and then things don't happen the way they're supposed to. I had a little paperwork to take care of in the office, and I've ended up spending 2 hours in there. So anyway, we're going to jump into backhoe, because when I was chiseling out here this morning, there's a couple of big rocks that need to get picked up, and I'll forget about them if I don't do them soon. So we're going to go and grab those. And I do intend to work in the seed warehouse, but I don't know if we're going to make it. Oh, I got one. I was able to scoop it up even. It was buried right there off the edge of my grass in our path. We had that nice grass path back and forth to the farm. It was in there, but it was buried. There's another one up here that's gotten flagged. Let's see if we can scoop that one without losing our other one. I don't know. That one I might be able to roll into the bucket. That was a pretty good size one there. This one's interesting. What do we got going on here? That weathered that much just since we popped it out of the ground. All those chunks are falling off. That's strange, but okay. Alright, I got them. Now, what do I do with them? Mom probably wants them somewhere for her landscaping. We'll see if we can find a spot up by the house to dump them. Well, I'm working on my conduit here. I got one run, so that was the last light that we had up. This is the steel that Brock and I just put up the other day, Monday I think it was. And so we got that piece in to my next outlet box here. And this light hung up. I got to stretch wires and put the plug in yet, but we need one more stretch of conduit, so we might as well hang that up now. I go down and get some stuff, and I got to move our steel out of the way so I can drive over there. All right, all of our conduit is up on this side. I need another light for this one, and it's time to stretch some wire. Oh, we want to go down, not that way. I've been reusing the wire that we took down, so since I took some down from over there, I got to stretch. The problem is it's too long, but it's not too long to be able to cut it in half and use it for both strips or sections. So we get to reuse some old wire and then use some new wire. It's fine. All right. Again, I'm gonna go down, not sideways. We got the wiring done. Plugs are up. I need a couple of covers, and I need my other light here. And we'll see how bright it is with 12 new lights. How are you, sis? Good? Let there be lights. Okay, this side is done, and we didn't even trip the breaker. It could yet, I suppose, but these lights definitely pull way more amps than my old 6 lights did, and they're all on one circuit, so we're going to have to split it for when we start wiring up the other side. Run some new wires. Okay, well, we had a reasonably successful day and accomplished a fair bit. I think Brock is coming tomorrow, so we're going to try and hang some more steel. Get that last little bit done, and then we got to start cleaning the seed warehouse out. I need to clean the treater up. We need to organize everything because we've got a field day coming up soon, so we got to get ready for it. So, one more thing before we go, and my apologies to the author here, but I got this book. It's been well over a month ago, maybe almost 2 months ago, that I got this advanced copy of a book at the time. It is for sale now. This came from a lady named Jill Eastbaum, right there. that she wrote. It's a children's book called It's Corn Picking Time. And I think it came and I was super busy, and my mom kind of got it and opened it, and then my wife looked at it, and it just kind of got put to the side, and I didn't get back to it. And so, Jill, I apologize for not sharing this sooner. But this is a great book about a day of harvesting corn. And yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. If you have young kids in your house and you want a good farming book written from a farmer and a farm family, this is a good one. So go check it out. It's Corn Picking Time. It's available on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description below. You can get to it from there and go check it out. And I will try and share this again earlier in a more interesting video that might actually get a bunch of views at some point here, so that I can get it out to more people. But thanks for sending that to me, Jill. I appreciate the very kind letter talking about everything and thanking me for the videos and other stuff. Very much appreciated. And you did a great job with the book. So have a great night, everybody. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you again tomorrow.